Okay, this is the breakdown for Sherlock K-pop medley. All right, you're going to come in from both sides, hopefully, and you're going to kind of like peer around the curtains on that little like intro bit. Just kind of peer around the curtains like you're curious because, you know, Sherlock, you're looking around. Then when the music starts, you'll kind of like come in jamming. You have 1.5 8 counts until your first move. So I would take about an 8 count to jam out, and then that last 4 to get into your lines. So you're going to be in, depending on how many people there are, either 2 lines or 4 lines, and you'll be straight back. So it should look like you can see the first person, and then everybody else is kind of hidden behind behind that first person. And you're going to be alternating. So the first person is facing backwards, so the audience is behind them. Then second person is facing that person. Third person is back to back with that person. Next person is facing face to face. So it should be alternating, facing front, back, front, back, front, back, front, back. Then on the first little like, there's like 4 musical hits, and you're all together gonna be rotating over this inside leg. So first person is gonna step once. 1, so that you're facing the front. Second person will step 2 times. 1, 2. Cool, and so, well, you should be facing forward, so you're face to face. So you'll be stepping 1, 2. Third person steps 3 times rotation, fourth person 4 times rotation. So what ends up happening is you start in this straight line and then you end in a diagonal, all facing forward, and it reveals 1 person at a time on each hit. So we'll break that down a little bit better when we're face to face, but that's how that works. So you should be alternating. First person is facing backwards, then second person forwards, backwards, forwards, and you take however many steps according to where you are in line. Cool? Then once you're all there in that diagonal facing forward, you're gonna do, and you're gonna kind of, because we're gonna have 2 lines or 4 lines, we're gonna make like a V. So each line is gonna go a different direction inward, so that there's 1 person that ends up in front and everybody else is out in like a big V. So then you're gonna, on the outside, so if you're on the left, you'll go this direction. If you're on the right, you'll go to the right, to the outside direction. So you're doing just a small little body roll and like knee, snap, knee, snap. Then from there, the person who's at the front of the V is gonna go here and push out with a little like style, push out. And the people on the outside, you're gonna pretend like that person just pushed you out, and so you're gonna kind of like reach out and then bring it in. Cool. Then from there, I believe, yes, then you have an 8 count that you're gonna jam out, getting to your new positions. We're gonna go into 2 lines, front line, second line. And you're gonna jam out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, front line. On 8, you're gonna hit the floor and make sure you get all the way down. You are squatted down, bam. So you jam out, if you have 7 counts to get to your new position. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. On 1, second line, get up close behind them on that 8 count that you're jamming out to your new position, because on 1, they hit the floor. On 8, and you're on 1 gonna tuck jump over them. So jump high, all right? And you can also kind of like jump high and around them, so it gives the illusion that you're jumping over them. If it's too hard, like if you have somebody tall in front of you, it's gonna be hard to get over their head. So you can kind of like give the illusion and jump like around them, but just get in front. Cool, so second line you will bam, jump in the front. Then everybody stands up, and you're gonna go, knees are going in, out, hands are fists in front of you. So it's and 1 and 2, then feet are going and knees are in again, 3 and 4. So together, knees are in, out, in right, in left. Hands are fists in front of you, in, out, in, right, leaning it, so right elbow, left hand straight up, then in, out. Alrighty, then from there, alright, so you just did here. You're gonna stand up with it for a quick second, and then on the chorus kicks in. So on so, you're gonna jump up really high and switch your feet. So, and you wanna land it kind of like straight legged. Then you're gonna turn over your left shoulder, curious. Get your hand's gonna go around your face. This hand under your elbow, facing the front, curious, yeah, and kind of like melt down with it. So we just went and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. I'm so curious, yeah. Then we'll head and body roll to the right, back to the other side. Then, so curious, yeah. Then you're gonna kick with your left leg. Feet are gonna go 1 and 2. So it's a little kick, step, back. Hand is going up, down to the floor. Cool, so here. So curious, yeah. Wow, wow, wow. 1 and 2, oh, hello. 2 to the floor. Then from here, you have this left leg back, right leg back, so you kind of unwind your body. Hand, I'm gonna show you from the front first. Hand is going from your stomach around like you're serving a little tray, up to your head. Okay, like a little sassy hand. So you're here, here. It's not as many turns as it looks. Around and up. From behind, you're here, and your body is unraveling at the same time. Kind of give yourself a little like motion, and your hand is going around here to your forehead. As soon as you get here, roll it down to a body roll. So, curious, yeah, 1 and 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Then you're gonna hold that for a second, because we have, there's gonna be one person on the very outside, and they're going to like side glide, kind of quickly like moonwalk, jump and hit poses across the line, and when they pass you, when this person passes you, you're hitting a new pose, and you want to make it kind of like levels and different directions. So let's say I'm like, we're all here, and then this person is side gliding across, and as they pass you, you hit a new pose, whatever you want it to be, but make it dramatic and make it obvious that you're changing from here to some kind of big pose. Directions. Cool? Try and make it different from the person beside you or in front of you. So then you kind of hold that pose as they continue on to the end of that. Then at the end of that chorus, you're going to do knees out again, in, out, in, out. Left hand is going first. It's fists punching straight out, and you're kind of swimming with it. So, and 1 and 2, then 1, 2, left. Oh yeah, so and 1 and 2 and 3. So jump in, right, cross left, arms up, and you're gonna like walk with it, do a head roll, and off stage, and that's your whole dance. So 1, 2, and 3, walk, walk, head roll, you're off stage. That's it.